Namaskara. Good evening.
Namaskara.
Very warm welcome.
Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om. A very warm welcome to everybody here to the Spiral of Wisdom Satsang that was started by Mahamanize, and it's with great sanctity and sacredness that we are, maintaining this rhythm of a Thursday Satsang. But before we start, may I request Swati to say the school prayer.
Good evening, everyone. O hidden life, vibrant in every atom. O hidden light, shining in every creature. O hidden love, embracing all in oneness. May each who feels himself as one with thee know he is also one with every other. Thank you.
Thank you, Swati, for that powerful prayer. So today we have a special speaker with us, Indiresh ji. He's going to be talking about Sun Yoga. But before we start, let me do a quick intro of our speaker today. Indiresh ji is a passionate advocate and teacher of Sun Yoga. Has been gaining recognition for his transformative work in the field of holistic wellness. Recently, he was invited to share his knowledge at the Rotary Club in Sri Lanka, where his sessions were well received by an international audience. His teachings, rooted in ancient wisdom, yet relevant to modern lifestyles, have touched many lives, seeking balance and clarity. He also conducted an impactful workshop at our School of Ancient Wisdom, guiding participants through the deeper layers of yogic practice and inner awareness. Indiresh ji's contribution have caught the attention of the media, leading to several television interviews where he has started his journey and insights into the healing power of Sun Yoga. His growing presence reflects a commitment to spreading conscious living through authentic yogic tradition. Sounds amazing. I'm really looking forward to it because for me, I'm very fond of the sun for various reasons and special experiences that I've had. So I'm all the more eager to hear what Indiresh ji has to say. And talking about sustainability, the ancient dharma that has always been practiced in this land of Bharat actually is a very advanced system that allows human beings, the species of human beings, to be sustained. And if we do not follow these kind of systems, that is when mankind ends up, harming themselves. So this is very, very important for us at this juncture in the history of the world. So over to Indiresh ji. Namaskar. Indiresh ji?
Yes.
Over to you.
I'm 80 years. 80.
Please speak. Am I audible? Am I clear?
Yes, sir, you are clear. Sir?
Yeah. Indiresh avare. Please start ಮಾಡಬಹುದು.
Okay, right. I'll start now.
Yes, please.
Om Shri Gurubhyo Hari Om Shriyam Saraswatim Gaurim Ganesham Skandamishwaram Brahmanam Agni Indradi Vasudevam Namamyam Hari Om. ನಾನು ಇಂದಿರೇಶ ಅಂತ 80 years old. I am from Bangalore. I have been studying on sun rays from past over 40-45 years, and I am started getting the results from last 5-10 years. The results are really wonderful. I am going to tell you step by step. First, we have to take a little quantity of coconut oil, rub it on the hand, and put it like this, and face forehead to the sun. Early morning, rising sun. First, forehead. While doing that, you will chant one mantra. Om Namah Shri Suryaya Sahasra Kiranaya Cha Ishtartha Siddhikaraya Mama Mano Vanchitam Puraya Vijaya Jaya Pradaya Samasta Dosha Nivaranaya Om Ham Shrim Shrim Saha Shri Surya Narayanaya Namaha Pahimam Prakramam Pahimam Prakramam. This is one Vedic mantra. one great saint, Yajnavalkya Maharishi. He has studied Vedas directly from Sun God, and he has praised him. Yajnavalkya Stotra, it is called. It contains the 7 stanzas. In those 7 stanzas, he goes on explaining in every line. If we receive sun rays on forehead, what are the benefits? If we receive sun rays through eyes, through noses, through mouth, through ears, through on skin, what are the benefits? I will just narrate one by one. When we receive sun rays on forehead, that heat gets absorbed and all our inactive cells becomes active, more and more active. When you receive sun rays through eyes, how to receive sun rays through eyes? Yes, I will show you. You have to blink eyes like this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like this for 1 minute. And stay on with open eyes for 1 minute. That is early morning rising sun, say between 6:45 to 7:15, 7:30. That is the ideal time for eye exercise. You have to blink like this 1 minute and stay on with open eyes 1 minute, alternatively, one by one. So the sun rays are received through eyes. So the benefit is my vision power is going to be improved, no doubt about it. And then I receive sun rays through nose. It is a pranayama. When you do pranayama within 4 hours, it is simple pranayama. When I do it in front of sun, that is going to be saura pranayama. We are receiving sun rays along with oxygen, like this, 24 times, count 24 times, and close one nose and receive sun rays from another nose, like this. One first, close your right nose and receive the sun rays through left nose. Like this 4 times. Similarly, close your left nose and receive sun rays through right nose. 24 times. This is a normal pace. So again, from both the nose, you will receive now 24 times. Now the same exercise, do it brisk, fast, 24 times. Deep. We are receiving sun rays through nose. So similarly, close the other nose, receive the sun rays through right nose. Deep, fast, brisk. Yes. Correct. Now, from both the nose, same thing, fast, brisk. "24 times. Now I do it the same thing from mouth, Surya Pana, drinking sun rays, drinking sun, eating sun, eating sun rays, like that. That is going to be our food. After we practice for 6 months, this can be our food, a part of our food. I'll show you. 24 times. Same thing, brisk and fast. The movement should be noted on the stomach when you do that. So then I expose my left ear to the sun for 1 or 2 minutes. And coming there, while doing that, I'll be chanting the same 24. What you can do in Sandhyavandanam Krama, we do 24 times Keshavanama. Keshava Swaha, Narayana Swaha, Madhava Swaha, Govinda. Like that, up to Krishna Nama, it becomes 24. Those who are familiar with this, they can chant these names. Those who are not familiar with this, they can just recite their own family home deity name, their own family gurus. So 24 times chant and receive sun rays through ear, left ear first. Then come around Expose your left ear to the right ear to the sun. Receive 24 times sunlight. This is one round. This takes about 5 to 6 minutes. Minimum 2 rounds to be done and maximum 5 rounds at a sitting. Now I will tell you what happens when you do this. Number one, the body gets the heat is generated in the body. The warmth, that cosmic power. When we receive the sunrays, the sunrays travels along with oxygen all over the body and mind. So the body completely becomes warm. And in Ayurveda, it is said body should be always warm and mind should be cool. But unfortunately, what we busy and body thanda. So it should not happen. You should keep the body warm always. So the benefit number one is when the heat is generated, that cosmic power is generated in the body. Number one, phlegm is not going to be formed. Kapha, Katala, Vata, Pitta. Those three things are said in Ayurveda. It is the equilibrium is going to be maintained. So, phlegm, if we eliminate phlegm, formation of phlegm, think of the benefits. Everything starts from phlegm. Then it works on digestive tract. We have already got one Jatragni, and along with that, this Suryagni, it works like double engine on stomach. So our stomach will be well under control. So if our stomach is in our hands, more than 50% of health issues are taken care. Number three, this viscosity, the thickness and thinness of the blood, that uniformity is going to be maintained. So there will be no problem related to blood because the blood vessels get cleaned. And when blood vessels get cleaned, the blood is purified. Once the blood is purified, the flow of blood will be smooth all over the body and mind. So there will be no issues related to blood. It can be said, as said in Skanda Purana, Arogyam Bhaskara Chet. So if we practice this, the health will be both mental health and physical health is going to be maintained well through this cosmic power. So it is so natural, available in plenty, we should make use of it. Then vitamin 1, when I all of you are hearing. Is it clear? My voice clear?
Two carrots. One carrot was from here to here, and the other carrot was actually this big.
Shall I continue?
Yes, please, sir, please.
Oh, okay.
Please,
When I open up my mouth to the sun like this, the sunlight gets into my mouth and throat. So my dental capacity, dental strength is going to improve because dental portion is also part of bone, particularly vitamin D is captured. So visiting to dentist could be very much minimized. And then it keeps always active. The other therapies are curing system. Some sort of disease is afflicted, and through these therapies, it is going to be cured. Whereas this system is Surya Chikitsa, this preventive healthcare system. This prevents afflicting any disease because resistant power is going to be improved. And immune system improves. So thereby, no virus can attack so easily. Just for your information, mosquitoes won't bite me. You may believe it or not. Because mosquitoes, their tendency is to go towards cold. It won't work during sun hours. So when my body is warm, I consume every day 10 to 15 minutes sun rays. So my body is always warm. So it won't bite me, it cannot bite me. It comes, plays its music and go away because it cannot tolerate the heat, temperature of my body. So when mosquito itself cannot do anything, think of other viruses. So simply those viruses dies away because of this immune system building. And this is totally a divine and Vedic approach. So it is very much reliable. The results are guaranteed up to 80% plus. So remaining 20% contribution has to come from you people, participants. You should take it forward, practice it on these lines and get benefited and contribute for the remaining 20%. Okay, thank you all. Any questions, please? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Sir. Sir, you can
Ah,
still explain something about Sun Yoga. And
ah,
Ramesh, sir, if we have any question, we can also ask him. Sir, you
ah.
also share your experience about the Sun Yoga, sir. Like
Yes,
how
yes,
to.
I'll tell you.
Okay, sir.
As I told you, I am 80 years old. I am a barefooter, and my food intake has come down by 50% when compared to last 5 years because I consume sun rays. That means direct energy I am receiving. So that much of food is not required. So my stomach is completely well under control. And my vision power, I don't need specs. I am not wearing glasses because I receive Sundays, early morning Sundays every day. So it has contributed for my vision power. And my other strength, I like to share with all of you. I can gaze at the hottest sun in the world for hours together, almost without blinking. ISRO Bangalore has recognized me as sun gazing therapist. And this cosmic power, the wonderful point I have noticed is it contributes for time to time, generation of time to time required fluids, various fluids. So there will be no joint pains, knee pains at all. I am 80 years old, I have never experienced any joint pain.
That's really extraordinary.
This is a simple technique, anybody can practice. I can make even every one of you to gaze at the hottest sun. It's a simple technique I have adopted. Take one white handloom towel, medium thickness white handloom towel, get it wet and squeeze it and just show it like that with that handloom towel. You can see the afternoon sun also comfortably and get benefited. The sun rays get filtered through that wet towel and the positive approach of sun rays is going to be gained with full protection. I wish all of you who are wearing specs within 6 months, I don't want to see with your specs. If you can practice this, assure you.
What about? I'm very interested in that, but my sight is about minus 3.25.
Okay.
Is it possible to reduce it from that level?
Yes, you practice. Number one, early morning Sundays, you catch, you do it for 5-10 minutes, blink like this, 1 minute, stay open with the eyes and alternately one by one, do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then practice this, even seeing sun, the hot sun with a towel protection and white towel protection, even that say rays contributes for your improvement in vision power.
So suppose we have tall apartments on the north side, on the east side of the of our apartment. We don't get very early morning sunlight.
I could not catch.
We don't get very early morning sunlight. Sunlight normally comes about 8:15, 8:30 because we have tall apartments to the east of our place. So
Yes.
can I use a towel technique for seeing the sun at a later time?
Towel technique also you can use, and look at the sky. If the sun is mixed with clouds, you can open up your eyes and see also. Along with clouds, if the sun is traveling, you can look at that sun also. You think of you just think of your tolerance. You just open, try. If your eyes can tolerate it, you go ahead.
Okay. And what about reading glasses? I'm in my 50s. Can I reverse reading glasses power?
Please repeat.
Can I reverse reading glasses? I have
Okay.
reading glasses also.
Okay.
I'm in my 50s.
You can use reading glasses. No problem. Reading glass and screen glass, that is safety. You have to use it.
But with this exercise, can that
Yes,
reading glasses be?
Definitely it will help.
We'd love to learn the techniques.
And I suggest all of you to walk in barefoot wherever it is possible and practicable. Don't be addicted. We should not get addicted to anything for that matter. Even my suggestion at home, see, almost all of us, we are spending most of our time in one way or the other, or in one sort of cushion or the other. Always we are on some cushion. At home, on heavy high-end cushions. While traveling, except bicycle, all mode of transport cushion. So we are while bedding, two layers, 3 years bedding. So we are always on cushion. That is my suggestion is. In fact, I don't use even bed. On cot, I just put one blanket and sleep. Think of compare this with sleeping on a high-end cushion. See the difference. Always the surface, even old-time furniture, wooden color furniture without cushion, that is always safe. It is, and my observation is all this high-end cushion going to affect blood circulation later on. Better we, at least at home, it is everything under our control. Whatever is possible, better we adopt.
But for those who are used to cushions, I've tried once sleeping on the ground on a yoga mat, but I had to use a small, thin pillow. Otherwise, the bones were paining in the morning when I woke up, when I slept on the ground.
No. It up. Practice it for 8 days experience, we should not take into account.
But where?
We should practice it for.
But the head should be supported. The head should be supported on a small pillow, no? Very towel type.
Yes, that is it. You're right.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you so much. We've given us so many tips. We'd love to have a workshop and experience this, Indiresha ji. Because what you've said, I know I've heard it from other people. I've heard about, I've experienced the healing benefits of the sun here, but direct sun. But then, even for young children, also it makes a big difference in their growth. So we'd love to learn more about all these
Yes,
things.
I have written one a small booklet also on this.
Oh, what is the
I
name?
can pass it on to you.
Yes, please. That would be
And I
lovely.
got so many other tips, some fragrance therapy. Just take little quantity of cow urine, put it in a palm, and they take a deep smell of it. Deep smell of it. Even it works on migraines, along with
Yeah.
sun exercise. So
Gomutra.
pardon,
Gomutra.
Gomutra. Gomutra,
Okay.
it is filtered Gomutra comes, and alternate day, 1 spoon along with 1 glass of hot water. This is a very good tonic, common tonic. Anybody and everybody can use it. Such things, I have got so many such things, and similarly, moon therapy. I got moon therapy also, and Jala Pranayama. Jala Pranayama. Moon therapy, we do the same thing, same exercise as we do in front of sun. Moon is not always available, so I call it a sky therapy, sky exercise. After 8 p.m. and before going to bed, to spend 10 to 15 minutes on sky. Just open up our eyes and stay on sky without blinking as long as possible. And if moon is available, catch the moon. That cooling effect works. It reflects on our sleeping pattern. Day to day, very quality sleep we get, and in that day to day, both mental and physical strain gets released. And Jala Pranayama, whenever every day when I just in the bathroom when I go for taking bath, I collect a bucket full of warm water and I dip my head entirely and stay in the water for a few seconds. I can stay up to 30 seconds, but it injures the capacity. They should not go strain themselves. They should dip entire wet portion in the water, stay as long as they can, and blink in the water. But ensure that the bucket is clean, water is clean. It should be warm water. So when I blink for that is a prevented formation of no.
Amazing. I've Indresha ji, I've practiced cold water bathing. After my normal bath, I finish the bath with cold water. They say that activates the vagus nerve, especially if you allow it to go down your spine and even your face and all that. I've experienced that the whole face becomes tighter, and if you observe the sensation of the stinging cold water on the body, the consciousness is also becoming more alert. Is that your experience, Indresh?
Say for consciousness, alertness, activities, and memory power, my sun exercise contributes a lot.
Okay.
Here, exclusively to improve my vision power, I dip my entire head in the water. That heat element in the water also works.
Oh. I'd love to buy a book. There's a lot of practical wisdom here for daily use. Would anybody have any questions for Indresha ji? He has shared so many wonderful. Would you like us to ask you questions now, Indresha ji, or would you want to continue? Do you have more to tell us? Am I audible? Indresha ಅವರೇ ಕೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ?
Yes. Yes.
So do you want to share something more, or do you want to take questions?
Questions.
Okay. So please do ask your questions now. He has shared a lot of interesting information. I'm sure you would like to try out some of them. If you have any questions, please do ask now.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಇಂದೇಶ್ ಅಜ್ಜಿ.
Yes, namaste.
ನಮಸ್ತೆ. ನಾನು ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲೇ
ನಮಸ್ತೆ.
ಕೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ನೀವು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೊತ್ತು ಮಾತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದ್ರಿ, ಸೂರ್ಯಾಸ್ತದಲ್ಲೂ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ?
ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಸನ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಲ್ವೇಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸನ್.
ಮತ್ತೆ ನೀವು
ಉದಯ ಸೂರ್ಯ ಬಹಳ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಆನ್ ದಿ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸನ್. ಎನಿವೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಅಪ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ರೆಗ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು.
ಓಕೆ. ನೀವು ಬುಕ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಹೆಸರು ತಿಳಿಸ್ಬೋದಾ?
ಸೂರ್ಯ ಚಿಕಿತ್ಸೆ ಅಂತ, ಸನ್ ಥೆರಪಿ. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇದೆ ಅದು. ನನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀನಿ.
ಸರಿ ಸರಿ ಸರಿ, ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ತಗೋತೀವಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
So that is your book, Indiresh ಅವರೇ? ನೀವೇ?
ಹೌದು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಯಾಜ್ಞವಲ್ಕ ಋಷಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿರೋ ಸೂರ್ಯಕವಚ ಅಂತ ಸ್ತೋತ್ರನು ಅದರಲ್ಲೇ ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಅವೈಲಬಲ್ there.
Amazing. And Bhavani ಅವರು ಮತ್ತೆ she has asked a question. Sir, can you explain what you do after applying coconut oil? There was a network issue ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಕ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗೆ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದಾ, ಇದು ಕೋಕೋನಟ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಹಚ್ಚಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ನೀವು?
ಕೋಕೋನಟ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ
ಸರಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ ಇಂದ್ರೇಶ್ ಅವರೇ?
ಕೋಕೋನಟ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಕೈಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಂಡು ಹಣೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಮುಖದ ಮೇಲೆ ಹಚ್ಕೋಬೇಕು.
ಓಕೆ,
ಈ ತರ.
ಓಕೆ, ಸರಿ.
You should apply on forehead and face, so it absorbs heat.
That is before bath. That is before sun exposure.
Yes, before starting you should do it. And all important, I just cited one, but everybody can recite Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Ganesha is the Abhimani Devata for Akasha. So first salute Ganapati, and at the end we bow to sun god. Just on the namaskara ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು we are surrendering to sun god like this. That should be the theme behind namaskaram. Pradakshine namaskara ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸೂರ್ಯನಿಗೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. I am surrendering to you and bestow with your blessings ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಪ್ರೇ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಒಂದು ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
So I hope that answers Bhavani ji's question. And could you tell us something about Agnihotra, Indiresh avare?
Agnihotra, yes, that is also ಇದು ಒಂದು health related and spiritual growth ಗೆ it contributes a lot. Nowadays many people are doing that. It is a good sign. Though I'm not an expert on that. I participate, but I'm not a competent person.
Actually, we had one person from Bombay, and he said that when we did Agnihotra around his apartment, all the apartments around his apartment, no one got COVID. It was so powerful. And the whole place was purified. The air is purified with the Agnihotra. Fumes, yeah. It is done at sunrise and sunset.
Similarly, this Go Seva and Go Mutra. Go Seva, we should invariably do Go Seva to the extent possible. In whatever way it is possible, we should do Go Seva. And as I told you, Go Mutra, alternate day, at least 2-3 times a week, we should take 1 spoon along with hot water, preferably in empty stomach, morning. It takes care
So,
of almost everything.
wonderful. Now, what kind of Go Seva are you suggesting?
Yes, feeding cows, contributing, donating to goat in so many ways.
Okay.
Dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. If I do go seva, that protects me.
Correct. So, any more questions? Anybody? There's a wealth
I
of
want more questions.
knowledge, and there's a wealth of knowledge that Indresha ji has shared, because I personally have had an experience where long back, Vani ji, she was one of the main faculties of the School of Ancient Wisdom, a very elderly lady, Vani ji's mother. She had told us about first thing in the morning offering water, like tarpan, to sun. She said, Om Namo Bhagavate Suryaya Namaha. And you face the sun and you pour the water in a pot or someplace where nobody stands. I actually practiced this.
Good.
And I found so many times, very strangely, I was in the UK at that time. So, UK, normally the sun is not seen for many weeks. The cloud is completely covered. And 6-7 weeks, you don't see the sun at all. But every time I was doing this, I started noticing after 2-3 months that the clouds were part. 95% of the time, it was really quite surprising. 95% of the time, the clouds were part. And in the beginning, I did not know. When my eyes were closed, it was becoming bright. Then later, I opened my eyes and I realized that this was happening. And I started, forming a very loving connection with the sun. I feel he's like my friend and he's like my elder and, like a divine father. So I was very happy, especially when I found out. I am also fond of Rama. So later, when I found out that in the Ramayana that he was part of Surya Vamsha, I was very happy. So some small experiences like this, it really makes a difference. You should try. Yeah, really makes.
And my my thinking is, when I look at the sun, morning sun, as I told you, rising sun through my eyes contain some water. So I think mindfully that I am offering arghya through my eyes. My eyes contain water. So to arrange water at that particular moment, it may not be possible. So my eyes contains water. So through that, I am offering arghya. So that is my thinking.
Beautiful.
So I do this sandhyavana, I offer arghya, that is separate. But rising sun, while doing this exercise also, I offer arghya through my eyes.
Wonderful. I was also told that if you sit in the sun, early morning sun, especially even setting sun, if you sit with a very light cotton shirt, where the sun rays can go through, even a light dhoti, what happens is the chakras get activated also.
Yes,
what
yes, it does. All this, it is a wonder.
How long do you have to sit?
I have been practicing this, so to say, around 3 years. When I was 7 years old, I started gazing at the sun. And I was 7 years old, started gazing at the sun. Incidentally, looking at my mother while doing Tulsi Puja. After Tulsi Puja, she used to stand before God and pray. Just that same thing I have copied out. She never told me to do that. I just copied it and I took it forward. I started looking at the 7 o'clock sun, 8 o'clock sun, 9 o'clock, and also duration. I went on increasing the duration. And one fine day, just about 10 years back, all this happened. Wonders started happening only from last 10 years. And I just gave this mobile to take video while I just gazed at the sun. He was just taking the video. He started at 11 o'clock and I went on seeing the sun. And it was 12 noon. It was 12 noon. The mobile blasted off.
Oh my God.
Because of that heat, mobile blasted off. Then I was so happy. Arre, I'm able to look at the sun. Then I started.
Outlast.
And then I all studies and looking at various scriptures, Vedic scriptures, and scientific, what the science says about this and all that, started doing seriously. Then I realized there is, I have been gifted by God something, some power, so I should make use of it. So I started working on that. From last 10 years, it is gaining momentum.
Wonderful. Are you coming by any chance on the 16th of July to the school in Reshaure?
Yes, yes. Dr. Kumarji has invited me. I will be there.
Oh, we're looking forward to meeting you. I must share with all the Satsangis today that we are
Yes.
honoring the founder, Ma Manize. Her birthday is on July 15th, but because there was another program, they have shifted the felicitation to the July 16th. So you're all welcome. It will be an amazing experience, and I'm so happy to know that Indresha ji is also there. I'm definitely looking forward to buying your book. And I'm sure many others will also be very happy to discover what your experiences are, you know. That will be amazing. Because for an 83-year-old, you are your eyes are so strong, and even if I look at your face also, you appear to be in much better health than many people, even 10, 20 years younger than you. So that really is a gift that you know, if more people learn, they'll be very grateful.
The other best part of this, sir, see, today we are in a world where nothing is in our hands. For coming to food, everything is adulterated, malnutrition,
Yeah.
hybrid. So there is no other alternative. We have to go by that. Okay, take it. Do this Suryapana. When we do this Suryapana, all this will take care. To a very greater extent, the adverse what it can happen that can be removed to a very great extent. The sun power has got all these qualities that can eliminate so many adverse effects.
Wonderful. So I'm
Particularly,
really looking forward to meeting you on July 15th.
So may
Yes,
I
sir.
ask something? Please excuse me.
Please do. Please do.
I have been asked, besides saying the Surya Namaskar every morning and saying Om Klim Surya Devtaya Namaha, I've also been asked to say Aditya Hridayam Punyam. What does that even mean? Any idea? Because I keep saying that, but I have no idea what it means.
Aditya?
It's Aditya Hridayam Punyam.
Yes, Aditya, matlab sun god. Agastya, there is one great saint, Agastya.
No,
Maharshi.
Aditya, then Hridayam. What is
Hridayam.
Hridaya means heart. Hridaya matlab heart.
Acha, and Punyam.
Punya. All good deeds.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So all of you are welcome. It would be wonderful if you could, and school has been very kind. They're you know, hosting us free for the event, including a lunch, and we can leisurely leave after that. We can meditate and then leave also. And some of us maybe even be going to the school on the 15th. Some of the old satsangis who have met Ma, you know, for it's difficult for them to travel all the way on 16th and go back to Bangalore. So this option is also there. So whoever wants to come, please do give your name, Swati. It will be wonderful to see you all there. And I'm sure you'd love, for those who have not come and seen the school, a must visit. And also you'll get to know a little more about Ma Manize, the founder. And we have had the good fortune of having interacted with her. And she's a really, truly loving, saintly person who could even predict the future. And she built the school completely based on her connection with the divine. And they guided her on even every design of every building also, the way it's laid out. That land also is a blessed land where Agastya Muni had walked many centuries ago. So please do make it if you can. And spread the word to others as well. So if there are any more questions, now is the time.
This practically, when I can demonstrate in front of sun, This will be much more useful.
I'm looking forward to that, Indrashaji. In fact, I'm going to spread the word. I'm definitely looking forward because I know I've met many people and I know that this is an unknown knowledge. Even for children, I remember that sun is the source of a lot of energy and most of us don't know. In fact, in the cities, many of us suffer vitamin D deficiency, especially in India, even though we are such a sun-drenched country because we are normally indoors. In the morning, we're indoors. We get into a car, we go to work, we're indoors again. So we don't really get enough exposure to the sun, and that is the cause for many skin and bone-related problems and strength-related problems. I was surprised to know this. So if we get to know your wisdom, I'm sure it will make a difference for a lot of people. Without extra expenditure, we can, rejuvenate our health. So we're definitely looking forward to meeting you. I'm going to spread this news that there is a possibility, if we have the time, of going through some of the exercises with you. We'd look forward to that if possible, time permitting, on the 16th. So it looks like we have now come to the end of our session. I believe there are no more questions, but I'm really grateful. All of us are really grateful, Indreshaji, for your experience, for your loving, delivery of what you have experienced, of what you have, how you have benefited. It is a secret that many of us have forgotten in Bharat. The secret of how to connect with the sun. And I myself I think it is like a divine message for me. Ramamani Aura, she's also thank you. So it was really, for me at least, especially the divine message, because I was really wondering how I can, get my eyes back in order, because slowly it's becoming weaker. I'm finding it difficult to even read. Yeah. So this is really very nice for a gift. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. And I'm really, really looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you, sir.
On 16th. And also, we'd love to have a weekend workshop. The next time we have a workshop, Swati, it would be lovely to have Indreshaji session, for us to experience, especially early in the morning. The next weekend workshop that we have in school. Maybe it'll be a month later, but it'll be lovely to do that. So on that warm note,
Namaskar.
we have come to the last. Namaskara and Bharatantri. And we have come to the last section, which is the Loka Samasta. Please remember your loved ones. I'm sure we all have people in our communities who we want to pray for, whether it's health, whether it is wealth, or whether it's relationships.
Sir,
in all these areas.
Hello. This will the sun therapy. This Surya Namaskara. All this takes each individual's spiritual growth.
Wonderful.
Spiritual
Very
growth,
true.
and invariably it helps and promotes spiritual growth.
Yes. And
that is
growth.
righteous thinking, righteous idea, righteous approach. All negatives will be removed and positives will be put in.
That is what we all want. In fact,
no, that is the best part of it. Samasta Sanmangalani Bhavantu.
Truly the best part of it. Yes, very well said. Because why we all come here to satsangs is to become a better person at the end of the day. And spiritual growth is really the only way to sustainably be that better person. So I think on that note of gratitude, Hari Om. So on the note of gratitude, let us do the Loka Samasta. Please do remember your loved ones and pray.
Hello.
Please sit straight with your back. Hello, Indiresh Aure? Can you hear?
Yes. Sun being he is the universal friend to everybody. Hello.
Yes. Okay.
Sun
we can hear you, Indiresh Aure.
Sun is friend, philosopher, and guide to everybody. Everybody.
Correct.
So we should
Definitely. Is there anything more?
worship him. Pardon.
Definitely. Anything more you'd like to tell us, Indiresh?
That is what. This is available in plenty, available freely. So it is up to us to make best use of it and take it forward.
Very much. I'm eager to meet you and buy your book. I know definitely something good is going to come out of it because I've already experienced the benefits. There are unspoken benefits which each of us will experience if we connect with the sun. Because I know also that sun is the source of all the material and other energy on earth. And if we are able to connect with the sun at an emotional, at a sacred level, there is something very special in it for us that each of us will get to know through experience. It's not theoretic. Yes.
And my new concept is making friendship with gods. So we every day we experience with them, but with a very secret code that we should explore. How best we can be closely associated with God and get their friendship and blessings. That I'm working on that on those lines also.
Wonderful, wonderful. Anything more you want to tell us? Because now we have come to the end of the program. I'll be doing the Loka Samasta. If there's anything more, please.
Loka Samasta, you can know. Next episode will.
Now we. Yes, please do. Next episode. Heading the Indiresh Avare.
Next episode, I'll come with some more new versions.
Wonderful. We'll be looking forward to it. So now we come to the last part of the satsang. So please sit straight with your back, neck, and head aligned. Take a nice deep breath. Let go. Stillness, observe the stillness and the silence within. The language of the soul which connects all. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu.
Sukhino bhavantu. Loka
samasta sukhino bhavantu. Bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Tat Sat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Indiresh Avare. Looking forward to meeting you on the 16th. Till the next time, next Thursday, same time, same place. Please bring your friends along for our
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Thank you all.